time somebody bought this property, it seems like they sold a little bit off. Herring sold that piece, that little place, which was a gas station. He sold that off. I think it was a family member. Another residential lot over here. So it kind of got chipped away at, not only the railroad, but also various owners of the property selling off land. The next kind of long-term owners were John and Mabel Burns, who bought this in 1952. And they mostly ran cattle here. They had a place up in North Park, and they would bring their cattle down when it got too cold and snowy up there. So they raised hay. So then that was kind of the transition from the vegetables to the cattle. And then the Brinks purchased the place in 1977. And Jim Brinks, who was a professor in animal sciences at CSU, used the property to experiment with different breeds of cattle and scientifically breeding and so forth. So he raised cattle here. They also raised hay, and they still used for raising hay. So that's kind of the overall big historical summary. The buildings that you see around us now were built mostly, during the Herring period, but that stone foundation that's right over here, which is called the cellar, is the oldest structure on the property. That was actually built by John Provost, and it's a partially underground storage. So it was used probably to store food, maybe to store liquor, because he had a tavern in his house. He had a little log cabin right about where this house is. During the Herring period, the little log cabin with a dirt floor was finally replaced with this house here. And this was brought in 1910. This is a kit home. It's not known whether it's Sears or Montgomery Ward or exactly which company provided it, but if you're familiar with this, put this away while I call. This idea of kit homes. They're basically, you could order an entire house, all the building materials, all the nails, the instructions, everything, and it was shipped out here by rail.